Welcome back to Stooge Club. I am your host, the Stooge. It is part 2 of the DVD and Blu-ray collection. This is going to be a never-ending series. I'm just going to let you know that now. It's not part 2 out of pick a number because they just keep coming. I keep buying more. All right, anyway, these are 2 box sets that I found quite some time ago. These are charity shop pickups. Is that a little bit uneven? There you go. Is that better for you guys? Maybe no, that's worse. There you go, that's better. Anyway, these are 2 charity shop pickups that are £10 each, but I found them 3 months apart at 2 different charity shops in 2 completely different areas. So this is a red and blue anime OVA box sets. So these are really cool. I have some really hard to find OVAs on there and some classic stuff and some more modern stuff. It's a great mix. So this one I picked up because I knew Luna, Ghosts, Gungrave, Serial Experiments line, and Paranoia Agent. This one I picked up because it's a more classic one. This is kind of my era of anime from when I was much younger. Bubblegum Crisis, Vampire Princess, Trigun, Ninja Scroll, Love Hina, Run My Half. Like, yeah, I saw that, I'm done. Half of these ones were sealed. I've watched a couple of them. Most of these ones are sealed. It was a great deal. They're actually really uncommon box sets. So if you ever see them, pick them up. I mean, even £10 is very cheap. This was a more expensive purchase as well. This is another charity shop purchase. This was I think 12 or £13 purchase. But there was absolutely no chance I was leaving the Incredible Hulk complete series box sets. Like, yeah, they're in perfect condition. I don't even think whoever bought them touched them. That was an amazing find. That's another box set that's not too common, so if you see that around, make sure you pick it up. Now, Amazon was having a massive sale, and I noticed this one in it. This was only $4.99, so I was like, yep, sold. Haven't watched it yet. It's a classic that I want to get around to. Massacre Gun. So this is a Japanese classic action yakuza film. I heard great things about it. It's on those list of classics. Never seen it. This was an Arrow release. Immediate pickup. If you know Arrow, they do fantastic remasters, 4K renditions. So they throw special editions. They do just incredible work. So if you see an Arrow Blu-ray, make sure you pick it up. Another one here, which is actually a Studio Canal release. Now, this I bought straight off the shelf. It was £15. Don't care. Brand new. I was owning this. This is the Fifth Element with the slipcase Studio Canal remaster. The restoration apparently is amazing. Studio Canal, again, another one of those release houses that if you don't know them and you collect Blu-rays, DVDs, look up Studio Canal. They do some amazing stuff. They recently did Buck Rogers. No, not Buck Rogers. Flash Gordon. Sorry, my brain's frozen tonight. I recently did the Flash Gordon release. You can get that in a single disc restoration Blu-ray. You can get that in the 2-disc Blu-ray or the 5-disc. And if you're a Flash Gordon fan, you need to check that out. Now, Amazon as well was just clearancing out Blu-rays 2 months ago. I don't know why. So these on average cost between £2 and £3.50. They're all brand new. I just went done. And some of the ones that you saw in the last video were actually ones from that sale as well. Ones that I've watched recently. These ones haven't even opened. I've seen some of these, of course. Some of them I haven't. We've got Night Watch. I think that was like £2. Baby Driver. Great film. Really enjoyed that. That was really cool. And it's based off a music video. So go check out the music video. If you haven't seen this, my mind blown. You should check this out. JCVD. Yes, a Jean-Claude Van Damme film that is actually amazing. Just a sequence where he sat in a chair apologizing and it goes to black and it's just him. It's this powerful performance that you're like, wait, Van Damme can act? Dog Eat Dog. This was like £2. It's got Nicolas Cage and William Dafoe in it. I don't need to know much more than that. I am sure this is going to be at least entertaining. Fifth Wave. No idea, but what is it? Chloe Moretz? Really good little actress. Enjoyed a lot of her stuff. It's a science fiction film. It was like $2.50. Why not? I'll check it out. I'm sure it won't be horrible. It might not be the best film ever. I like Shakespeare. So, yeah, anyway. So this is by Joss Whedon, sorry. Much Ado About Nothing. Great cast as well. I mean, Clark Gregg is in it. Okay, cool. Agent Coulson's in it. I got to check it out. One of Shakespeare's greatest plays as well, so why not? I think there was a Keanu Reeves Much Ado About Nothing in the 90s as well. That wasn't too bad. Before I forget, I also sell DVDs and Blu-rays, double up stuff that I don't want for my collection as cheaply as humanly possible. So if you're in the UK, check out my eBay site. You might find something you like. Oh, the details will be in the description. Carnage. This is another one. No idea. I have no idea. If you know what some of these films are that I'm like, I've got no idea, please put it in the comments below. All I did was see the cast, and it was under $3.50 for a brand new Blu-ray. Jodie Foster, Kate Winslet, Christoph Waltz, John C. Reilly. But darn, Roman Polanski film. It'll probably be pretty decent. The Walk. Now, I know what this is about. It's about the guy that walked the tightrope between the Twin Towers, I believe, in New York in the 80s. A French guy. It's another one that just the cast sold me straight away. I'm sure it'll be good. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is an amazing actor. Ben Kingsley, done. Okay, let's check this out. Oh, from the director of Forrest Gump, and so that's Zemeckis, right? Yeah, Robert Zemeckis. So yeah, that'll be good. This is one that I heard good things about, and again was one of those. The cast is excellent. I've heard great things about it, so why not? Southpaw. It was again like £3. Jake Gyllenhaal, Forrest Whitaker, Rachel McAdams. With a cast like that, no matter how piss poor the script is, you're going to get some decent performances at the very least. But no, I've heard that's really, really good, so I'm looking forward to check that out. So this is how I pick movies sometimes. Just on like, those people are in it, I'll check it out, whatever. This is another one of those, they're in it, I'll check it out. Simon Pegg and I always forget her name, and that's very embarrassing. Lake Bell. Simon Pegg and Lake Bell. It'll probably be fun. I can't see how that won't be fun. Oh, we have to have the classics. Now we have to have the classic. We're going to get into, there's 2 classics here in a row. Of course, Conan the Destroyer, folks. The sequel to Conan the Barbarian. And the in between in the series of Conan the Barbarian, the Destroyer, and then Red Sonja. Arnold Schwarzenegger at his peak of Arnoldness. Look at that Arnoldness just coming off the back of the Blu-ray. And Grace Jones is in it, so come on, it's going to be cool. I've seen that. Of course I have. I'm old. Young Frankenstein. I love Mel Brooks. I unapologetically will always love Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks is one of the greatest comedic minds of all times. I love Gene Wilder. Gene Wilder is one of the greatest comedic minds of all times. Mel Brooks and Gene Wilder together is going to be amazing. And of course it is. Young Frankenstein is one of the greatest movies ever made. Don't know what this is. Stakeland. No idea. Horror movie. I think this was like £2 or less. Looked interesting enough. I quickly just checked out some rating, like some reviews. Not like spoiler, just like a little, how many stars did you get? Whatever. User reviews seem pretty good. Okay, cool. This is another one that I was just like, done, straight off the bat. Is this going to be a good movie? Probably not. Am I going to love the crap out of it? Absolutely I am. And this is Dragon Eyes, Jean-Claude Van Damme and Chung Li. It's just going to be a martial arts movie. It's probably not going to be a good martial arts movie, but I'm guessing the martial arts is going to be good, so I'm in. Another classic. This is one that if you haven't seen, I'm not always the biggest fan of this director. And you'll see it in a second who it is, and you'll be like, really? I'm like, yeah, look, I think 99% of his work is amazing, but every now and then the films are too long and they drag, and you're like, oh, come on, just get to the next thing that I need to know. Earlier in his career, he really didn't do that. And so, Martin Scorsese, The Color of Money, Paul Newman, Tom Cruise. Done. 80s classic, folks. This is another one that I bought straight off the fact that I looked at the cast and went, done. Dubious Battle. Now, I have no idea what this movie is, but you've got Franco, Vincent D'Onofrio, Ed Harris, Sam Shepard, Robert Duvall, Bryan Cranston. Like, well, yeah, I'm watching that. Thank you. Looks like a bit of a period piece. Another one that I haven't seen, but I've heard phenomenal things about. Now, if you didn't know, Daniel Radcliffe is actually a really good actor. And Toni Collette is Toni Collette. So why not? I want to check this out. Looks a bit hard. It's not going to be one of those movies that, when you want a light and friendly film, you ain't watching that one. All right, last three, folks. We've got The Dead Don't Die. Now, this is another one. I have not heard of this. I have no idea what it's about. It looks like a silly comedy, but Bill Murray, Tilda Swinton, Steve Buscemi, Iggy Pop is in this. Rosie Perez, Danny Glover, Adam Driver, Tom Waits is in this. What? Yeah, I had to grab that. It's Jim Jarmusch, so he's a great filmmaker, but what? I mean, look at what is happening. And why hadn't I heard of that movie with all of those people in it? I'm a big comic book dude. We all know this. So cheap direct to home video, I should say, Blu-ray of Batman, Harley Quinn. Haven't seen this one. Don't know if it's any good. Some of them are good. Some of them are really good. A couple of them are not really good at all. But some of the DC direct to homes are really good. And then 99% of them are good. Like, they're watchable. They're fun. So, and as long as you pretend you don't know the actual story and how much better it should be, it's fine. And to finish it off, another classic. This is one of those films that everyone should watch at least once in their life. I've seen it a couple of times at this point, but I will go back and watch this again soon. And especially for the price I paid. Having Spike Lee's seminal Malcolm X in your collection is a must-have. Denzel Washington classic. Almost like the performance of a lifetime, but not only by Denzel Washington, but by Spike Lee as well. And everyone else in the film just making this an absolute epic and honoring Malcolm X to the extent that he should be. So that's it. That's this week's part 2 Blu-ray DVD collection look at thing that we're doing here. And we'll be back with part 3 next week, and there'll be a whole lot more stuff and randomness, and who knows what we'll find in the collection. But until then, let me know what you think. Any of these movies that I don't know anything about, please comment on. Let me know if they're any good. Which one should I watch first? Give me a watching order. Until next time, I've been your host, the Stooge, and don't forget, adventure, excitement. Stooge craves not these things. Welcome to the Stooge Revolution.